Hi, everybody. This is Cherry Joe, and today we're going to have a lesson on auto delivery system and basically how to manage your ADR order online, which is the best way to do that. As you know, as a active distributor with Nu Skin, you must have $100 on personal ADR each month. And the active requirement helps you earn a commission check with Nu Skin. Okay, and that's everybody who is building a business as a LOI or qualification in qualification or maintaining as an executive must also have $100 ADR personally. So this is important. Everybody, even preferred customers, can also have their own ADR. So ADR is just a subscription model so that everyone can get it conveniently once a month, shipped directly from the company, and you can have your own um, uh, order. Your spouse can have her own one if she wants, or even any of your children can have their own order if they want to. And so everybody will get to earn 20% in free product points each month when they start the ADR program with Nu Skin. But the advantage is that after a year time of being on ADR monthly, you will get then 30% in reward points. Okay. So that's really good. I mean, that's just one way of the company rewarding you for getting it on auto ship. And it's a great marketing tool for all of us who are building the Nu Skin business to have a retention tool as far as customer keep using the product and getting reward free points is something that people want. You know, I think nowadays every company is trying to do that, giving you free points to just continue using the products. And so this is something that the company's been very innovative in applying to their business over 9 years ago. And so with that, our GSV, group sales volume once a month, that we have to maintain as an executive at 3,000 point is being achieved very, very simple. So that's why we need to understand ADR, how to set up ADR, as well as how to maintain it, manage it. You are not locked in to any particular product. You can change it. It's very flexible. Every month, you can actually override your product, and I'll go into that and show you what that means. So you literally are not locked into any particular product. You can cancel your ADR anytime, but if you cancel it, you're going to lose your time that you already have your ADR. So, with that 1 year, that after 1 year you get 30%, you're going to lose whatever months you already been on ADR. So if you reset your ADR, you go back to month 1, and you have to have 12 months straight of ADR orders before you earn your 30% on your 13th order. So you definitely don't want to cancel it. You do earn up to 75 free points per month. That's the maximum each order can earn, or actually, I shouldn't say each order, but each account ID can earn up to 75 points a month. So let's say for my family, if I use about $500 worth of products between me and my husband and all my children, then it would be best to set up an ADR for each and every one of the people in my family. So then I could actually earn up to 75 points per person per month. Okay. So just a little tips there to keep in mind as you set up your ADR. Okay, so let's see. When you go onto Nu Skin USA to set up any ADR order, initial setup, you could just go into any product. If you want, let's say let's go into treatment, and let's look for True Face as an Ultra, because that is actually one of the stickiest ADR, as we have learned with Nu Skin. That just means that people get on True Face as an Ultra and they stay on month after month. And it's one of those products that you get a 60 days performance guarantee. And so after the initial 2 months, people are addicted to this product. And so it's something that we definitely want to talk to everybody, because it's definitely the product that stays in your volume. And we're actually getting, a new and improved version in October as far as age lock science with True Face S and Ultra. So that's going to be even a better formula. But here's where you actually would set up an ADR. You could actually add it to cart. You find the product that you like, and then you either add it to cart if it's a one-time purchase, or you can add it to ADR cart. Okay, so if you add it to ADR cart, it will actually go into your shopping cart, and then you can check out by doing that. And here you can actually see the unit price, the PSV, and then the price total. So always check the PSV column. That's the point that product or that order is going to give you the total points as far as your monthly productivity. Okay, the price that you pay is not going to be the same exact as your point. So it's now about 2% difference, and the PSV is a little slightly lower. Okay, but when we get paid commission, we actually get paid on the actual price that we pay. But as far as for the purpose of counting points for qualification purposes, we're going to look at PSV. So always pay attention to that if you are just trying to meet a certain requirement. Okay, so at this point, you can actually add product to it. You can actually say line corrector. If you want line corrector, just put the word line. And you'll see here True Face line corrector. You can add that. Okay, and so you can hit remove item. You can add new item by just typing a keyword here, and it'll have some pop-up for you. And then you can just continue out. Let's just say I wanted to continue to check out. At this point, it'll ask you to either process my ADR today or process my ADR on the following date each month. And I would always say process my ADR today. Okay, that means that you'll get that product shipped today, and then after that it'll be shipping on the same day. It'll say right here, your first order will be processed today, July 23rd, and it will be processed on the 23rd of every month. Okay, you'll see that, and that's exactly what you want to happen. All right, so then you just click right here, I agree to the terms, and then continue. Okay, with that, you basically then, if it's your first time setting up an ADR for someone or for yourself, you would have to go in and set up payment information. Okay, and that would be just going in there, and it'll ask you for payment information, and you just fill that in, and make sure that your shipping is $8. Sometimes the system automatically put a different shipping fee on there, so you just want to go down to shipping method and choose the 5 to 10 days, $8. That would be the cheapest fee for shipping. Okay, and it usually is UPS. If you are at a post office box, then you definitely want to check US mail for also the same price, $8. Okay, so just be aware of that. And then of course they have 1-day shipping, which is $32, very expensive for Saturday delivery. But always double check the shipping and then reselect if it's not $8. And then after that, you can check out if the address is the same, perfect. If it's not the same, if it's going somewhere else that you want to be shipped to your mom or somebody, you can do that. You can actually edit the shipping address right here by clicking edit, and it'll ship to a different address. Okay, and that's it. And after that, you just have to be sure to hit submit. I'm not going to hit that right now because that would actually ship. But you hit submit, and then when you scroll upward, you'll see the order confirmation will appear right above your order. Okay, so make sure you write that number down. So that's basically how you would set up an ADR. And I'm just going to go back in here and just remove item for now. Okay, now to manage an ADR, I can log in, and then up on the very top, it'll say my account. Okay, there's an arrow. If I go there, and I'll see manage ADR. So I'm going to click on that. So let's say this person already has an ADR, and you want to then edit this ADR. Okay, so for instance, right now you'll see the product right here. There's only one product for age-lock vitality, and then you'll see the cost right here. Right here, I only have 80 cents left in points balance because it's already been redeemed. But that's where you would actually see your accumulated points right there. Below is your billing information. You can actually edit billing. You can actually click there, and you can have several cards there, or you can actually click new payment. And then you always have to save change every time you edit anything. Okay, otherwise it doesn't save. In product, you can actually also edit your ADR. If you want to do that, you just click on edit ADR, and you'll see that your original vitality product's right here. So let's say I wanted to get, let's say, LifePak Nano. Okay, I just put Nano, and it'll say LifePak. There's a 15-day supply, and then there's others. So if you don't see that product you want, just click Show More Results, and then you can scroll down because there's a lot of different things that has the word Nano. A lot of different combination ADR packages on here too. So everything pops up. So here it is. Here's a single LifePak Nano. Okay, so if I want to do that, I can just click that. And then I can then remove age-lock vitality. That's how I would edit my shopping cart. I would permanently then remove the original vitality, and I would now put LifePak Nano in as the product I want monthly. Now, for it to actually save, you have to click Save Changes. Okay, so I don't want to click that right now. So just want to show you how that works. If you were to want to redeem points at this point, you could do that as well. So you can click on, it says right here, point balance, I only have 80 cents. But let's just say I have enough points right there. I can click this word right here, this box right here. It says redeem my points. Okay. And add a new to, okay. All right. So it'll say right here, once I click redeem points, it actually gives me a choice. It says ship my one-time point redemption products with my ADR, which is exactly what I should do, because that way I will save the $8 shipping. So it will actually put it in my shopping cart. It will save it until my shipping date comes, and then my free products and my regular ADR products will go out. Okay. Now I can ship the second selection. It says ship my one-time point redemption products immediately, and I agree to pay sales tax and regular shipping. So if I want to do that, it just means that I may have hundreds of dollars of product that I want to redeem, and I want to redeem it today. I want to get it for gifts or whatever. So I can go in and I can redeem, and if I check ship my one-time point redemption today immediately, then it won't ship my ADR, which is my LifePak Nano today. It just shipped my ADR points product right now. Okay, so you can then check out once you add your free products in here, and then when you check out, you notice that with ADR free points, you actually will still pay for the tax for that particular product. And we normally pay, as distributors, we pay retail tax on any products, even though we get to pay it at wholesale prices. We always pay retail value tax on it. So you'll notice that in your checkout shopping cart, as well as an $8 shipping fee. Okay, so just to keep that in mind, free product points, but you still have to pay tax for it. All right. And so again, save changes and continue. Always have to do that. Okay, so you just have to play with this area right here. Redeem my points, and then check which, however you want to have it shipped. If you add shipping, if you add the free products to the ADR, it won't ship today. It will wait for whenever that is. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to go back now to return to ADR manage. And if I do that, it'll go back to this page where you'll see, since I didn't save that Nano in the edit portion of it, the vitality is remaining in my shopping cart. Okay. So that's where you would do those edit order. But over onto the right, this is really interesting right here. You'll see that when the order was shipped last, Okay, this is actually a bi-monthly order, so it's actually every other month. So you'll see here the frequency every other month, bi-monthly, and that's why my last order was in May. So in the month of July, that's when the order will be shipped. So this order actually be shipped on July 25th. Okay. Now let's say if I want today, let's just say today is July 5th, and I wanted not to have to wait until July 25th. I want my order today. Okay, so I can actually hit override ship now. Okay, so when I click override ship now, it's going to ship today for you. And in this one-time cart item, what override mean is that it just means that instead of my normal shipping date, I want my product today, and I could add any one-time purchase onto my shopping cart. And let's say today I wanted to ship my ageLOC Vitality early, but then I wanted to get a line corrector along with it, right? So I'm just going to add the line corrector in there. And if that's all I want, then I just hit continue, and it then will take me to the checkout page. Okay, it'll take me to the checkout page, and that's when I will be able to process the order, and it'll give me the order confirmation number. All right, since it's an override, next month, okay, in August, my ship date will go back to the 25th. Okay, so what an override mean is that, again, it instead of shipping it on a regular date, I can ship it earlier, and I can add any one-time order into it as far as, I can get as many products as I want. But then next month, when it gets back to my regular order, it will still only have that original ageLOC Vitality in it. Okay, so it won't have, all those one-time order that I add to my July order. It won't stay in your product cart. So that's what an override is. Hopefully that's clear. If you have any question, you can also call me or call the company at 800-487-1000 as far as, any question regarding ADR. Okay, so I didn't save that, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to cancel. I'm going to go back to the main ADR. Okay, so that's what override means, ship now, and then you can add anything to it. In override, you can actually also, let's say this month is my vitality, right? But let's say I don't want vitality this month. I want vitality, I want LifeHack Nano and line corrector. So I can do that too. I can go into override ship now, and I can then at that point remove my vitality. Okay, because it's just a one-time order. When you hit override, it's just that one-time order. And I don't want vitality right now. So I can add LifeHack Nano, I can add line corrector to it, and then I can hit remove item for vitality. That's fine. It will then ship what I want this month, but next month in August, my vitality and only my vitality, which is my original product, will go back into my shopping cart. Okay, so it's very flexible. So there's a lot of things you can do in the override. Okay, and just a side note, your ADR only ship once a month. So it doesn't matter what day you want to override it to ship. It's still only one time for the month. So it's not going to ship again on, say, July 25th, which is your original ship date. So when you override it, it'll ship earlier, but it only is that one time. And then next month, it'll go back to August 25th. Okay, hopefully that's helpful there. All right, so shipping address, again, you can edit shipping address right here. Frequency, you can change that. Shipping method, you can change that. So if you click on edit shipping, you can change, you can get new address. Frequency, right here, she has bi-monthly. I can actually change it back to monthly if I want to. Okay, if I change it back to monthly, I will earn 20%. Now, here's a tip. If people want it bi-monthly, every other month, you do not earn 20% in free products. You only earn 10%. So keep that in mind. If people say, oh, I want to save on shipping and I don't want to have it ship every month, make sure you let them know that they will forfeit the 20% and they only earn 10%. Okay. All right, so that's bi-monthly. And then, of course, you can change a process date. And when you change a process date here, it will be permanently changed. Okay, so you don't want to do that. If you want your product early, you just go hit override. Okay, so unless you permanently want to change your process date. All right, so shipping method you can change here. And again, make sure you always save changes or else it doesn't happen. And you always will get a confirmation email from Nu Skin once you make any type of edits in your ADR order online. Okay, so the best way is always try to do your edits online, because let's say if you use the 1-800 number to edit your order instead of doing it online, one thing about that is that your order, that order that you're editing, you actually pay regular shipping, which is, I believe, $10 or something like that instead of $8. So, and of course, I think it might go higher if it's a large amount of products being shipped out. And so, just to keep that in mind, that if you call the 800 line and have the agent edit your ADR, override it, or edit your shopping cart, then you're going to pay regular shipping for that very next order, and then it will revert back to $8 shipping when it automatically ship out as ADR orders should be. Okay, so that's why you should always edit online so you get the best shipping rate. Okay. Now you can actually have, personally, you can have as many ADR order as you want. You can actually have one for the 5th of each month and one on the 25th of each month. It doesn't matter. You can have as many as you want. But keep in mind that as one account, your ID, doesn't matter how many ADR order you can have, but you can still only earn 75 points maximum total combined of all of your ADRs. Okay, so that, just to keep that in mind. Some people want 2 separate order because, they may want products for their store. They could be a salon or whatever, and they want continuously flow of inventory into their store, so they would choose to do that. But again, keep in mind that you can only earn 75 points maximum per ID. All right, so now if you were to have 2 orders or more, I just want to show you something. This particular example doesn't have a second order, but if you had 2 ADR orders right in this area right here, you will see that it'll say ADR number 1 and ADR number 2, and then there's an arrow that you can click, and if you select whatever ADR order, it will pop out right here what the content is for that ADR number 1. If you click on ADR number 2, then of course it'll show up what are your products for ADR number 2. Now, whenever you have 2 or more ADRs, you can delete your ADRs right online. Okay, so it says delete order. If you choose Vitality as one of your 2 ADRs and you want to delete that, you can click delete right here, and it will delete one for you. And you'll never lose any points. All points are always accumulated into your account, no matter how many ADR orders you have. But you can you can delete them right online. Now, most people only have 1 ADR per month. Okay, so if they decided one day they want to delete that ADR for whatever reason, first of all, they need to redeem all their points. Because if you have like 500 points here and you didn't redeem it and you cancel ADR, you will lose your points. Okay. And if you have 1 ADR, you have to call the 800 number and they will have to cancel for you. You won't be able to delete your one and only ADR online. Okay. So that's just for if you have multiple ADRs that you can actually delete them online, and you still have to have 1 left. All right, so that's just to keep that in mind, that ADR points must be redeemed prior to canceling your order, or you will lose them. Okay, so if you have preferred customers in your group that wanted to delete, make sure you remind them of that fact so that they will get their free points, or they might decide, well, then go ahead and put my order on hold for now since I have plenty of products, and then next month I'll continue getting it instead of canceling my ADR. And that's another thing you need to know, that ADRs can have up to 3 holds per year. So 3 months hold per year. You can take them all at once. Let's say somebody go on vacation all the way in Hong Kong and they don't come back for 3 months. Yes, they can put their order on hold. That way they don't lose any points, any earned points that they have so far. Okay? Or you have over inventory. You just didn't use your LifePak Nano twice a day and you have extra packets left. You can call the company to put it on hold. So for all holds, you must call the company at 800 number 487-1000 and have them hold your monthly order for this particular month. But you have to do it at least 3 days prior to your ship date at least, okay? And it's really simple. They'll just put it on hold for you. And please always ask for that reference number. This is very important. Anytime that you ever call 800 number for any requests of any kind that you need to maybe follow up and call back, or just knowing that you have this conversation for proof for whatever reason, you must ask for a reference number for that conversation, and they'll give it to you. They will always ask you, do you want the reference number for this call? And you can say yes or no, but most likely, if it's something important like this, you must take that number down and keep a journal of it. Very, very important, okay? Because the reason is that when you call back the next day, you're not going to get the same agent, and if it's an issue that you need to be resolved, you could just tell them, I had a reference number, I spoke to someone yesterday, and all they have to do is put in that reference number and all the notes will be there. And so this new agent today will know exactly what your issue is, and they can continue helping you with that. And so reference number is very, very important. Okay, so then that's pretty much it for managing your ADR. I wanted to go into product a little bit, and under product there is this business tools column over here, and there is a what is ADR. You can go on there, and then there's ADR packages there, which we'll go in a little bit. But what is ADR? If you can go in here, and there's an ADR tutorial too. I mean, it will be just a tutorial where you can just see where they will be clicking. I don't know if they will be actually talking to you on a ADR training here, but yeah, you could see right here that it's just basically you see the hand moving, and it'll just start clicking. They'll tell you exactly what to do and click. Okay, so this is a really great tutorial too. But as far as all the details I just shared with you about editing and all the tips and stuff, you're going to have to read up on that, on what is ADR. There'll be a page where you can read about it. But ADR packages, we can go in there right now. So again, ADR packages are great value packages. Now, any single product you want to put on ADR, you can do that. Okay, just like the True Face SN Ultra or a single LifePak Nano or Vitality, you can put it on ADR card and you can earn 20%. But whenever there are some ADR packages, and the company do put out new ones all the time, you just have to go to this tab and look for them, because you actually save more money. Okay, if you break up these products individually, you will pay more. So when they package it together, you save money. At the same time, you still earn the 20% free points. So that's something that you definitely want to know. Are all of the products I'm buying, is there a package available that have those products? And that's the best way to spend your money and still earn great ADR points. Okay, so when you click ADR packages, there's some package right here that you'll see, and then underneath there's actually more tabs. Here it says redesign packages, weight management packages, most popular packages, age lock vitality packages, which mean that anything that you click on, it'll have vitality in that tab, for instance. Or Pharmanex packages, this is great to go in there. Or new skin packages. There is a 6 months ADR packages. This is something that you might want to take a look at, because usually ADR is once a month, right? And you get the same thing every month. But there are about 3 things in here that we call them 6 months ADR. For instance, the not the age lock, but Nu Skin 180, triphasic white system, and then they have a package called Experience Nu Skin. Okay, so let's say you want the 180 system. The 180 system, normally as a wholesale price, it's like like $160 for a wholesale price. That's a one-time purchase. To get the best deal, you get it on ADR. But you have to get it on 6 months ADR to get the best deal, which is $130. Okay? Okay. And I'll show you in a minute what I mean by that. So if you go into six months ADR, you'll see that it's $130 wholesale with 125 PSV. You can add that to ADR cart and go from there. Now, if you want to see, it says right here, ADR packages monthly schedule. You want to open that tab up, and it'll tell you what are they going to ship you for those 6 months. So month 1, they'll ship the entire system for you with the 5 products that you saw earlier. And then month 2, they'll ship you these products right here. Cell Renewal Fluid, True Face Line Corrector, AHA Facial Peel, and True Face Ideal Eyes. These are all supplemental products for your Nu Skin 180 system. And then month 3, they'll ship out the entire system once again. And month 4, there will be, these products here, including some new products, the Rejuvenating Cream and the Intensive Eye Complex in here. So it's a really good deal. You're still paying $130, but you're getting all these products. And then month 5, you get the entire system again. And then month 6, you have these products, including the Soul Solution Foot Treatment. Okay, so that is the 6 months ADR. Now let me just go and show you what a regular 180 system will cost as far as a one-time order. Okay, so we're going to go into Nu Skin 180, and you'll see that right here, you can see the price difference. It says the first one right here, the first item is Nu Skin 180, wholesale at $168, and then next to it you see then in the exact same system, but it says 6 months ADR, and you notice the price difference, right? $130 for the 6 month ADR. So if I click on the other one, it costs $168 in wholesale, right? PSV is $165. I can put this one into ADR cart, but what that means is that I'm going to have to pay $168 every month, and I'm going to get the entire set again monthly. You don't want to do that. No one can use this whole set in 30 days, right? So notice the price it'll put on ADR. You'll earn 20% points on the 168 price. But the best deal is to get it on the 6 month ADR at $130. Okay. And that's where you notice the difference. And so, there's only a few packages that are like that, like I said. So the white system is the same, as well as the Experience Nu Skin package, which is a really good package if you don't know what it is that you want to get and you need $100 ADR to start your business. And this could be a really good kit to experience all the good products that the company has. So you can click on monthly schedule again, and it'll show you what you'll be getting in month 1, month 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Okay. So again, you will get some of Pharmanex products, some of Nu Skin products, and you can cancel anytime, just so that you understand. Just because you're buying a 6 month ADR doesn't mean you are locked in for 6 months. You can choose to get month 1, and then month 2, and then you cancel, and then you then decide, oh, then I know exactly what I want. I want True Face S and Ultra as my ADR. You can do that. You can edit your ADR and change it right online. Okay, so you do not need to take all 6 months. Same with the 180 system. If you want the 60 days money back guarantee, that's one thing that's really good with the 180 system, is that it has a 60 days money back guarantee. So then you would want to use it for at least 2 months. Let me go back to that. for at least 2 months. And based on that, you have to have a picture of before and after you use the 180 system. So you need a newspaper in front of your chest, take a before photo before using 180 system. And then you have to get on an ADR. So you have to get on the 6 months ADR. And then after the second month, you need to take an after photo. So that means that you would have month 1 shipped and month 2 shipped for you. And if you don't see any difference, then you need to take a second photo with another newspaper in front of your chest again. And then they will give you all your money back. So at that point, you can cancel your order too, right? So if anybody who wants to try out the 180 for 60 days with the money back performance guarantee, they can get on the 6 month ADR. They can change it after the second month if they like it. They don't have a problem with it. They're now wanting to try something else. Then they just edit the ADR and get something else on the third month. They're not locked in again. So there's that with the 180 system, so that you see it. And the triphasic white system, it doesn't have a performance guarantee, but it will have a 6 month ADR for you here. Okay, so anything else I want to show you on ADR packages? Again, there's a lot of great stuff in here. Most popular packages are really good. Farmanex packages. This is another one I want to show you because not a lot of people know about this. In here, you'll see everything associated with Farmanex that they put together for you. So Farmanex Good ADR is a really good one because it's actually have LifePak and Vitality for $152. So if you think about it, LifePak is now $122 plus $51 for Vitality, right? So 122 plus 51, so it's 173. And you're paying 152. So you're saving quite a bit of money right there. Plus you're going to earn 20% points on that. So that's a really good one. Now, there are quite a bit of packages here that I want you to see. LifePak, different formula of LifePak you'll see here. LifePak Women, LifePak Prime in the purple, and LifePak Regular. And you'll see that it's actually coupled with a Stera product, which is the women hormone products. And it has different phase 1, 2, and 3. If you don't know what it's about, make sure you go and look it up. As far as for women, phase 1 is for people that are still having babies. Phase 2 is for women that are going through perimenopausal, meaning they're going through the change. And then postmenopausal is phase number 3. So it actually addressed the female hormones. And so if you are buying, let's say, a LifePak Prime, okay, and you want, because these are for LifePak Prime is for women that are postmenopausal. So you can actually buy that in a phase number 3. It says LifePak Prime with Astera phase 3. It's only $97. The Astera alone is about $41. Okay, so you basically are getting it for about $14. So it's a really good deal. So you want to know about these packages. For instance, Marine Omega. Okay, so that's another really great deal, that because LifePak Regular and LifePak Women and LifePak Prime does not contain any fish oil. LifePak Nano does, right? But you want the fish oil. So you can actually buy these packages because the fish oil, the Marine Omega alone, is about $40-something a bottle. But in here, you literally pay an extra $14. So whatever the LifePak is, individually, it's about $14 more. Okay, I think regularly the LifePak is about $62.85. And here you get $78 for both. So it's a really good deal. And again, you still earn 20% in great products. And they also match up Vitality with the regular LifePak. Okay. This is a good deal right here. The regular LifePak plus Vitality is 102, and it's exactly 100 points. So you can actually get that and be active with Nu Skin at $100 ADR points. Alrighty, so explore this in depth because ADR packages saves you money, and you want to go in there. And if you want to look at gels, there's an ADR that I really like that has 3 boxes of gels plus a True Face Essence Ultra for $205. I mean, I love that because you can use some of that gels for yourself. The third box could be for your demos, right? And then you get your True Face Essence Ultra, and you really save a lot of money with that package. I mean, if you break it down, it's definitely the best deal. There it is right there. It's called the Age Lock Ultra ADR at 205. Okay. Really great deals in here. Okay. So I think that's all, I think, as far as ADR. One more thing I want to show you. We have a new catalog right now, so I want you to take a look at under Business Tools, under Product Catalog. The catalog right now doesn't show any prices. It's a smaller catalog, and the reason that it doesn't contain any prices, so that you know, is that you can have the opportunity to buy the catalog with the price guide. Okay, in here you'll see purchase catalog with the price guide combo. So basically you get 10 catalogs plus the price guide. I think it's actually $10. This might be a mistake here. So it's basically $1 for a set. And the price guide actually has the retail price, the wholesale price, and the ADR price. All 3 price points are right there next to the product name. And the reason that the catalog doesn't contain the prices, so that because the company wants you to know that you can sell these products at any prices, right? In the past, they have suggested retail price on there, which is fine. But when someone take a look at the catalog, they're like, oh my goodness, this is way too much money, because that's the retail price that was printed there. And so normally we know that when they come in, they're going to choose to buy it on ADR, because that way they'll get the wholesale price, plus they earn the free 20% product points. And that's what we want them to get for their best value. So they don't want to have prices on there, so that you can then show them the price guide and say, look, there are 3 prices here. Which price would you like to pay for? And when given that choice, of course, they're going to say, well, of course, that's no brainer. I want to pay the lowest price on here. What is that about? What does ADR mean? And then that'll give you a chance to explain what is ADR, what are the benefits of ADR, of the points, and the shipping, reduced shipping cost, and so forth. Okay, so that's the whole reason about not having prices printed on the catalog, so that it helps you create an ADR. Okay. Okay, so I think that's all we have for today. Let me